that wonderful backhand clear that's low. Such a high lift, it's absolutely crying out for a smash. Oh, what a shot! What a shot!
Out of nowhere. We've seen that when she fires it and it works, it's very, very difficult to get to the shot.
Just look at that.
Devastating deception.
Absolutely, that's the maximum amount of deception I think you could do on a racket face.
Look at Bevy. She's saying, oh my goodness, how am I going to get to that?
It wasn't smashed at all, it was literally to play that shot. It was pretty gutsy at that point. So 8-7, she is still holding her thigh. And I think it might be that. I think she might want to get out of this match a little bit earlier. So that might actually see the capitalist move on and get faster kill. But she didn't seem exactly immobile in that.
Yeah, she is limping a little bit.
Limping a little bit now. That's why it's really thankful that she's only got a few more points left to play here. As it is, as we said very early on today, she's already given 2 games to Muar City. It'd be great if she could give 3. It'd be fantastic based on some of the shots that she's played. I think she's going to go for kills a lot more. Certainly won't want to be getting into long rallies, that's for certain. Oh.
Yeah.
Too good a drop from Pebby.
She cut it out, got it over the net in a tight drop.
And I honestly don't know. I mean, now that the limp has come in, maybe that's the factor that will shift it. But really, both girls have just been pegging away for 4 and more than a half games, with each of their games succeeding at various points. Yes, yes. Now she's pumping the air, and her teammates, I can tell you, are standing on the bleachers, willing her on. She's praising the errors because she might be feeling a little bit of a tinge in her leg. 9-8. It's the business end of this match. The question is, who's going to take it? Well, the smile's gone, so I think there might be a bit of a tinge. But they have been world-class shots she's delivered in this game. Some of them have been absolutely world-class.
I mean, we've really talked about some of the errors, but there's a huge amount of quality in there as well.
And as a testament to that, I said it was a less energetic style, Donald. 1 hour, 5 minutes so far this match has gone. Longest yet. Oh, that's it. She's got
again,
2.
Same place.
2 match points now. And it may have gone on for 1 hour and 5 minutes, but it's looking more likely like it's going to be over in a couple of minutes. That same stretch again. She's made Febby stretch left and right. So, 2 match points. 1 hour and 5 minutes on court. They've hacked away at each other incrementally. And now it really is down to it. This could be 6-3 or 5-4. Tiniest of drops, followed up by another one of those. Can't believe Febby's still playing lifts. Well, she tried. Wonderful slice. Somebody's going to drop. Somebody's going to drop here. This could be it. Oh, it's out!
It's gone out!
It's gone out! After all of that.
Maybe it lives again.
The coaches can't believe it. I don't think anyone here in the sports arena Sentosa can believe it. I don't think anybody watching at home can believe it either. Open court, left side. Couple of inches. Now she's still got one more she can play with, but then after that, things are going to get more than dicey, as it will be match point for both players if Febi Anguni wins this point. Right now it's match point for just one of them. She's taking her time, and she might get warned for it as well. What are you supposed to take?
You can't blame her. An astonishing rally. Each player just trying to probe, but just desperate not to make the mistake. Rusidina thought she saw an opening. She went for it. Yep. Maybe the right thing to do. Just went a couple of inches out.
So this, the most crucial point. For all sorts of reasons. 6-3 or 5-4. What's it going to be? That's out.
Oh,
so we have a double match point situation.
Third time unlucky in that spot for Rusidina. She's been so effective with that little shot. Catching Febi off guard every time. She went for absolute perfection that time. It didn't pay off. And now...
double match point.
Double match point. What a way to end this match.
Febi can't hang back here.
Oh,
she's done it.
What a finish.
Now, you wanted to know the excitement that the Kopiko Purple League can deliver? Well, that's it right there. 1 hour and just over 5 minutes. The battle of two Indonesian women's singles players playing their game perfectly. Matched down to a double match point that was won by that margin. Both of them fall to the floor.
Really a brilliant contest.
Really was amazing.
The crowd have really enjoyed this one. Two contrasting styles.
This is just great play from Febi. It's very solid play. It's what you should be doing. Of course, she was just outfoxed so many times. And now look how many points she's trying to pick. And yet, she's always getting there. A lot of potential, Rusidina, but Big Sister wins it in the end.
You can't get a draw in individual matches, but that's as close as a draw in an individual match I've ever seen.
And we're about to get some words from her right now with JD.
Did the fans help you?
I love you, my support.
All right, I'll let you rest. Congratulations, Febi Anguni, winner, 3-2. Back to you in a commentary box. What a match. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, Cheras.
That was an incredible match. That took just well over an hour. So many drops, so many lifts, so many slips, so many errors. And in the end, it was just that consistency. And when both players dropped to their knees at the end of it, you just realize the endurance that they've had to go through, and how at no point did either of them think they were going to win. I think that's the main thing.
Fantastic performance. Just the consistent persistence of
the consistent
Febi,
persistence, that's
and
it.
then the attacking style of Rusidina. But it's too simple to say that she was taking an attacking stance on every point, because there's a lot of quality in there, a lot of very nice, cute shots, responsive shots. Really a wonderful, wonderful game.
And of course that has bigger implications in that it is now, if we look at those unforced errors, 36-20. Could have won that game a lot earlier. 7 net winners to Rustina, so definitely the more aggressive player. Played a lot more at the net as well, but look at the long serves total. Febby playing straight from the baseline, as you'd expect. I mean, those are the typical results you kind of get.
Very interesting to see the change of style from Febby. She started with a longer serve and then had to adapt.
Had to, yeah. Now this is going to be a fast-paced match indeed. Maki Chun and Tan Bin Chen versus Mohamed Hafizi Hashim and Zachary. They've proved very useful, and they will again. That's going to be starting in just a minute. Going to have a word with the managers now. What a match to talk about.
All right, we're down here courtside with the managers. First, let's speak to Jason Muar, City Team Manager. What is your preferred partnership for Hee-chun actually? Is it Tan Min Chen or Chow Pak Chu?
Actually, we have tried out quite a number of partnership with them. I think Hee-chun and Vincent makes a better partnership.
All right, cool. Thank you very much. But right now, let's talk to Rezal. Now, other clubs have tried scratch pairings as well, but you've stuck to Hafizi and Zachary. Will you rotate them anytime in the near future?
Should I tell you? I don't think so. Maybe I shouldn't. But they're a good team. They're a good pair. For now, I think we'll stick to them.
All right, cool. Thank you very much, managers. Over to you in the commentary box. Let's start this match.
Now, this is going to be interesting because it's going to be very, very fast indeed. I can tell you that. We've got Maki Chun, 23 years old, ranked 92nd in the world. Very speedy, very powerful. And Tan Bin Chen, and both of them have had a fantastic understanding so far. All these points that have been delivered to Muar City have come from certain sets of players, obviously, and the doubles have contributed very, very well. And that's Mohamed Hafizi Hashim, 24 years old, ranked 280th in the world. He's playing with the Varsity experience, awfully fast, even at 31. Zachary Abdul Latif with the experience, still ranked 87. And you won't find a finer player at the net if he's on his game. This is going to be very fast. And it's going to be the game also that decides who's in the lead, as we look at Mohamed Azad in the umpire's chair and Stephen Ong in the service judge area. This is going to decide the direction of the tie, as it is now 5-4 and not 6-3. So Muar City finding it a little bit more difficult this time. It has to be said, though, in that great run they had, they did pull away near the second half of the tie. Let's just see how it goes. A little bit of a victory sign there. Cheras BC doing quite well so far. They've cut down that 2-game lead. Lee Hyun-il set up the opening tie. That was when the really big guns came out. Hashim versus Lee Hyun-il. Brilliant game to watch. And then that hard-fought women's singles has made it just one game between both of them. Of course, we won't know the impact of this game or this match on the league standing until Puchong United also take to the courts.
Cheras BC, represented by Mohamed Hafizi Hashim.
I'll tell you that is going to be tomorrow. So be here at the Sports Arena Sentosa.
Maki Chun to Zachary Latif. Love all. Play. One love.
Of course, on the 29th of November, on Saturday, Zachary and Hafizi on 3-2. It's a thriller against Buntus, Indramawan and Konkiet. Petaling Jaya, they lost that tie obviously 10-12. Obviously tie I was alluding to earlier when they both cancelled each other out.
1-all. One.
Well, not as fast as I thought it would be, but as I said, we've just started.
Three, one.
Hafizi and Zakri just too quick right now. They haven't let McIntyre get that understanding that they do have. Perhaps this was part of their strategy. Perhaps they just warmed up quicker. But don't worry, because I've seen McIntyre in action and they are lightning quick.
5-1.
Right now though, 5-1 behind. Cheras have 2 losses to their Kopiko Purple League career so far. It was the 10-12 loss to Petaling Jaya, pretty much cancelling each other out on Saturday, and then the 26th was a 14-9 loss to Kapong as well. That's left them with a -7 games difference, so they would really love to win this. And so far, Hafizi and Zakri have that exact idea in their head.
2-6.
Now, whether they'll win it by the +7 games that they need, well, that you can debate amongst yourselves. And I can just confirm that Hafizi and Zakri have won both their games, 3-2 and 3-2 in the first 2 ties. First one against Hendra Gunawan and Wun Mun Chun. A dangerous combination. So they're used to the long matches for certain. But have been on the losing end of the tie on both occasions. Muar City, of course, as you well know, have won both their ties, 16-9 and 18-4. Absolutely impeccable scores.
Service over.
I can tell you, in that 18-4, Maki Chon wasn't playing with Tan Bin Chen. He was paired up with Teo Kok Xiang for the second men's doubles. But Maki Chun, when paired up with Chao Pak Chu, still a 3-love. And Tan Bin Chen also notched up a 3-1 in that. That was that massive 18-4. And that was, of course, followed up on Sunday, the final day of phase 1. When they did play together, and they played the very quick pair of Chen Jia Hao and Xia Chun Kang of Petaling, and beat them 3-love, 5-11, 4-11, 9-11. That's a testament to the speed that McIntyre have, and they're just about kicking that in now. Perhaps too late to save this first game, Donald. Will be with us in just a second. You do, of course, realize commentators need to eat, so we do have the odd snack. Donald, what do you think? Do you think they can save this from here? No, they haven't. It's 11-6, 11-5.
First game won by Cheras BC, 11-5.
Now that looked to me more like just one pair speeding up and warming up quicker than the other one.
Yeah.
We look at some of the positioning there. It's a good setup from Cheras, covering each other. So that's tied it all up at 5-all. Currently, Muar City will be taking nothing from this tie if it stays like this, level pegged, which means Puchong United could win by 1 game or 2 games tomorrow. And they take to the court, and they would easily move ahead. I think currently they are 3 games behind it, 21-18 or 21-14. The new Purple League is new to all of us. I think it might be 6, actually. I shall just find out for you right now.
Second game.
Nope, it is
Play.
3 games. Jai have moved 1 ahead into second spot, so worst case scenario for Muar City, and I never thought I'd be saying that, would be if they lose this tie by 3 games, then Puchong literally just need a 1-game average win tomorrow, and they're in top spots. And as I said, these are all permutations. Let's see how the match plays out.
2 love. Three love. Service over. 1-3. Let's. Vincent, ready.
Muar City have reversed their lineup for the 2 men's doubles. Last time out it was Maki Chun and Chao Pak Chu.
4-1.
And Tan Bin Chen and Teo Kok Siang. This time it's Maki Chun and Tan Bin Chen, and Chao Pak Chu and Teo Kok Siang. So all 4 of those players have proved themselves already in the first 3 ties, so very strong in the doubles.
2-4. Out. Service over. 5-2. Six, 2.
Just tried to change direction there. Catch the opponent off guard, but didn't pay off.
2.
So Mak and Tan finding that connection that they have. And this is what they were doing on match day 1, their first time. Just killing off points.
8-2.
They're both
He
adepts.
just put it in the hole there, and it was very difficult for the lift out, and he was ready with a killing shot.
9-2. Service over.
We might be on for another 5-game here, actually.
9.
By the looks of it, could swing.
Service
So
over.
McIntyre have come racing back.
10. Game
Well, they did have that, as I said, in the first game. It just looked like they were possibly warming up themselves, because I think Zachary and Hafizi just got the jump on them. They have been lightning quick. All four, in fact, of the main doubles, Maki Chun, Han Bin Chen, Chao Pak Chu, and Teo Kok Siang, have been very strong players from Muar City in the first two ties. As I said, they've mixed them up for this tie, but as you can see, still very strong. Guarding pretty much all areas of the court.
They come back in that game strong.
That's interesting. And they did it with such style and such vigor. 5-11, 11-4. I did say it was going to go quickly. So they both taught each other a lesson. Let's see where it goes from here. Obviously, once again, this means that Muar City currently are taking nothing away from this tie. That's 6 apiece now, isn't it? And it all came down to that one match point, that double match point in the women's singles. That could have so easily been 6-3 to Muar City had Rustina converted that. Went to 5-4, and now, of course, the doubles have settled it all up. It's 6 apiece, and currently neither of these clubs are going to benefit. If it stays like this, neither of these clubs are going to benefit from their third tie. I do see somebody, if this goes to 5 as well, of course, then there'll just be a one-game difference, but the Tan Chun Siang, Syed Akbar Shah men's singles could be key. It's coming up later on.
Service over. 1 love. Two, 1, 2 love.
Well, whether it was a question of warming up or not, Hafizi and Zachary have responded to the pressure.
3 love. Change.
Fair enough, changing the shuttle. Request after you've lost your first 3 points.
It's a good policy. But also, I mean, these doubles games are played at such a pace, those shuttles get ripped apart.
Yeah.
1, 3.
Well, Hafizi decided to collect that one from the baseline, though there is a possibility that it was not going to land in. But it's a weak return, puts them on the defensive.
And so
McIntyre
now,
back in this.
Now it's 2-3, and that's the thing. If McIntyre are back in it, then slightly easier safe. They are quick. Hafizi and Zachary. Zachary, of course, 31 now, so not as quick as he used to be. But McIntyre are lightning quick. And you'd think that Muar City would be looking at this tie to deliver some games.
Service over.
That's a service, a loose service indeed.
Clipped the net, I think. Oh, yes. No question on that smash.
4 all.
Again,
Now,
very powerful from Mac.
after both of them have settle themselves with an 11-4 and 11-5. Now it's a question of who's going to chest bump the other one, really. It's about strength and it's about aggression. Both pairs have it.
5-all.
Trying to get that dominance on the on the first 3 shots.
And they both end
Neither
up
side willing to
for
give
it,
up
yeah.
easily.
Nobody wants to get on the defensive. Zachary and Hafizi are very good at it. That was very nice. Hafizi will be upset with himself for that. That was actually a good change. Zachary moving forward.
Yeah, he really fluffed that one. Took it quite late.
But McIntyre are so adept at smashing, and they do favor it so much that they at times automatically become the aggressive pair. And then really you just need a very good defender. And as you see that, it's almost smash fest. If one doesn't get you, the other one will. I remember saying that last week because that was the case last week.
Mac has been very accurate trying to get into that hole, that bottom
Right
backhand on each player with power and precision.
But I did note also last week that they're both very similar sizes. They almost look like twins in a sense when they walk around. And when they get together and they start moving, they can play the zonal, they can play either service court, front, back. And sometimes the dummies come in, but if they have their way, it'll be the double smash. Perhaps Zachary and Hafizi are thinking that if they just come with full aggression, they'll never get a chance. But if you allow McIntyre just the tiniest bit of air above that net, they will go for that double smash immediately. 7 apiece, 1 apiece.
8-7.
Another cheap point for McIntyre when it's 7-all. Can't afford to give those away.
Zachary with a triple smash. The third one, good enough.
Difficult angles for the return. Trying the body attack, then putting in the middle.
So it literally is coming down to the wire in the third game alone. This could very easily go to 5 as well. Don't forget our first tie.
It's gone out.
Our first tie, 3 of the 6 matches were 3-2, or 5 games. So far, of course, we've had a 3-1, 3-2. This is definitely going to go to a 3-1 or a 3-2. So it could be, Donald, that the league is tightening up, and that the players are warming up, they're specializing, they're beginning to feel their clubs a little more.
Well, the first 3 games in this match have been very, very even.
Yeah. 9 apiece, the signals are going between McIntyre.
Out again.
If you've just joined us,
difficult to find the range from the midcourt there.
Always. Looks like he wanted to put it bang on the line as well. Trying the exceptional. If you have just joined us on Astro Supersport, then, well, make sure you catch the replays of the opening part of this tie. This is, of course, the Kopiko Purple League. We are now into match 3 of our second tie. The first tie was pretty good anyway, but this tie between Muar City and Cheras has been simply exceptional from the word go. Lee O'Neill and Hafiz Hashim started playing. That was followed by an incredible women's singles match. And the ties, you can see, 6 apiece, and it could go anywhere from here, as the big guns have kind of been played. Still very powerful, obviously, Muar City. But it's going to come up to the likes of Arif Latif, Tan Chun Siang. We'll see exactly how impactful that ankle injury he had the other day was. He's going to be playing in the 5th match against Saidak Bashar, and that could be, based on this, the match that decides this. As the final men's doubles, Cho Pak Chu and Teo Kok Siang.
20 seconds.
It is too close to call, so I think it's going to go through every single point. That game won nicely, Donald, by Zachary and Hafizi.
Yeah, they held the nerve.
So this is an odd situation for Makintan, who have actually lost 2 games. In fact, for most of their players, I would have thought, Muar City are not used to losing this amount of games in every single match. It means this is going to be the first time where, in the same way that Serdang, of course, won the Rookie Cup that kicked off the entire Purple League, then found the actual league itself quite difficult, Muar City are going to find themselves.
Well, it's credit to Cheras for putting up a really strong fight.
Oh, definitely.
Despite the league position being a lot lower.
Well, it was set up, of course, by 2 rather unlucky losses. And compounded, they let that -7 goal difference. But obviously on today's play, look at that. Great shift away, but I don't think Hafizi was on the same page.
Yeah. Nice change of direction.
I think based on today's play, it's put a lot of those results from last week into perspective. Cheras looked to me definitely better than an 8th place -7 game difference. They look like they can put a fight up for certain. So hopefully we see them rising up the league table over the next few weeks. For now, though, Muar City are the league leaders. Oh, drawn into. He was drawn into the push exchange.
Ping pong, and Ben Shen
just dropped it.
Wins it.
It's the one time when you should drop the ball because you're going to win it. Oh, look at that. You can see the extra step he took. Wasn't expecting it at all.
Yes.
Well, one thing we can confirm is that if this game does go to 5 games, it's not going to take the hour and 7 minutes that
Beautiful cross shot there.
and Tadayu and Febia and Guni took. This is going to be a lot quicker than that. 4-love now. Again, just powering from the back line. I've always thought, Donald, that has to be one of the hardest returns in doubles. On that side, it's kind of a backhand. It's almost straight.
Yeah, it's a difficult shot to pull off, especially when you're standing slightly further back, and you've got the pace on that smash coming towards you as well. So
yeah,
they practice all the shots, all the angles, but
well, it is just so difficult to find angles anyway to aim at. You're always going to be caught in the exchange. That exchange has the ability to accelerate so quickly.
5-1.
So 5-1 now. Makintan have been stung by that 3rd game loss. Oh, beautifully done. Fantastically done.
Clever shot, lifted it. Half court, everybody wondered what was going on. Cheras chased it, and then it left a big gap.
A huge gap on that left side. And again, lightning quick from Zachary. It's what he's been doing his whole career.
6.
Absolutely finished off. 6-2 or 2-6. Ball picked up by Hafizi. Look at them, there's 2 red shirts just moving forward.
It's called in.
It's been called in. Well, that has been the area where most of these disputed calls have come. That's just too fast to call from up here. It's going to leave it with the, as always, line judges. But it was just, you could just see two red shirts just moving towards the net.
Yeah, they pressured and pressured and pressured, and they got the reward.
And they managed, I think, to just upset the rhythm a little bit of Zachary and Hafizi. That one swiped at. They are actually totally equal on unforced errors at the moment.
Oh,
good strike from Zachary.
Zachary's just pushing at the net. He didn't even wait to see if that shuttle was going to land in or out. He didn't care. He just wants to put the pressure on and just aggressively dominate that net area.
Aim for the shoes. Well, I can see what you mean now about nervy serves and nervy receiving of serves when you're on, you know, equal points and it's coming at you that quickly. There's a lot that must be kind of processed in your head, I suppose, and suddenly returned.
Yeah, well, could expect to see some flick serves with all that action at the front of the net. Someone might decide, look, let's try and put it over someone's head.
Yeah. Well, at that point, that's the first smash.
4-9.
They still have a commanding lead here. And you have to be of the belief that if they do pull off one of these double smash plays, that they're going to get that point. Or they're just going to out-hustle Zachary and Hafizi.
10, game point.
So game point, and about to set up yet another fifth game. Incredible returns. Hafizi very adept at returning, especially from very low, but still they take that. So that's 2 games all. And you know what that means, Donald? It means that the tie is exactly balanced. Again, all that good work.
Yeah, not many people would have predicted such a close game before the match, but
as I said, the league is beginning to create itself. As we look at some of the great patterns that were played by both of them together, both very fast. Some of the kids that have come by, they go on to www.ibookcourt.com and they came down to sample this fantastic atmosphere that they've created here for the Kopiko Purple League. You can watch it at home, obviously you are watching it at home. Astro Supersport, Astro Arena or Astro On The Go. You get all the details on www.purpleleague.com. But please, please, please do come and check out the official tournament arena, the Sports Arena Sentosa.
Service number 1, love.
Now, points move so quickly between these two doubles. I wonder if this 2-point lead is going to be enough.
Managed to get the serve back. Important to try and impose your strategy on the other side.
One of the smashes and
out.
Well, I mean, I suppose we can at least credit the fact that we haven't seen many shots going long, because The action just literally 3 feet around the net has been so incredible. They've been rushing and just reflex returns everywhere. And there we go again. Another quick exchange. This time it's won by Hafizi and Zachary. Muar City definitely having a tougher time this time.
Oh yeah. I think I was about 10 years old when I was taught never to lift to the forehand side at the net, and that's exactly what happened there. Got punished for it.
So well done from Hafizi and Zachary. They've taken their opportunities well. That's a very interesting ice pack that's on their star player. He didn't, of course, show any injuries or lack of mobility in his wonderful game with Lee Hyun-il, but he's going to want to have to get better, of course. So 5-3. Makitan trailing 2 apiece. The tie absolutely level.
Thank you.
Muar City will need to get something from the mixed doubles, men's singles and men's doubles after this, or live to fight another day and let most probably Puchong United take the lead in the second phase. That is, of course, if Puchong United, who are playing tomorrow, do rack up a more than +3 game win, and generally just a better games difference than Muar's today. Great idea. Started with the power and then shifted to the angles. And it's well done by Hafizi and Zachary. So, Cheras, this would be such a key game for them. They would take the lead, first of all, in the tie. That would be amazing for them in terms of reaching that plateau of 10. Let's not forget that it was 14-9 was one of their losses. They need to pick up at least 10, I would have thought.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Thank you, coaches. Players. Zaki. Hafizi.
It was a 10-12 loss to Petaling Jaya and a 14-9 loss to Kapong. So and the 10-12 was very, very close indeed. The 14-9 obviously was the first game they played on the opening day of the league. So perhaps harsh ruling for Cheras to get -7 down because they're playing. Have a look at that, Donald. What do you think?
Well, it's tough for the judges to make these sort of calls.
Yeah, everyone at home, you can't see Donald's face right now. I can, and I can tell you that was too close to call. You know. Well, 6-4 though, and a great chance for Hafizi and Zachary to put Cheras in the lead of this tie. Scrambling, had to be won by somebody. It was won by Hafizi.
That was a bad shot by Mac, and really there was no need for it. As far as I could see, he had plenty of time. Just puts it too high.
So 7-4. Makintan, so dangerous. Just 2 or 3 smashes later, and that's it. To be tied up. But also a fantastic chance for Hafizi and Zachary Latif to make Cheras' day. And it was a high smash opportunity. Is that in? It's out. It's wide. It's long. I can see from our
That's
hidden,
been called out, yeah.
hidden line judge down here.
Too fast even for the camera, but yeah, called out by the judge.
So a chance here. McIntyre will not want Hafizi and Zachary to pull away any further than this. Now that they've hit the magic 7, 8, or 9. You're going to want to put a lot of pressure on. But they're the ones that face a smash. Zachary takes a chance. And he aims it at exactly the right spot.
Under the legs, really good smash. A little bit slower actually.
If
that might have deceived them a bit.
If you can compare this league format to a football league, then he just nutmegged him, literally, with the shuttlecock. That's absolutely possible. You're not going to rescue that. Now, McIntyre really feeling the heat here.
Yeah.
This might be too much for them. The crowd are behind Hafizi and Zachary, and so they should be.
Muar City are very quiet on the bench, very quiet in the crowd. I'm sure that's going to affect their players.
Yep, they were jumping on the bleachers. I said it earlier during Sedina's game. Now it's all going Cheras' way, and there will be celebrations in Cheras tonight if they came out and beat Muar City, the current league leaders, over the space of 6 matches. Yeah, fantastic. And look at that. Right now it's 7-6. So this would tie it up. And they've done it.
Well done, Cheras.
That's incredible.
And one end of the stadium has just erupted.
That was 5 clear points. 5 clear points. We're losing our voice here in the commentary box. So we
got the momentum in the last part of the game.
Well, we'll get to the highlights in a second. Let's just hear what the winning pair have to say. Zachary and Hafizi down on court with JD.
All right. Cheras BC, points for them. What an amazing match. We're down here on the tournament arena floor with Zachary and Hafizi. Let's talk to Hafizi first. How does it feel to beat the doubles pair that is unbeaten so far in the league? How do you feel?
I feel great, but sorry, I'm nervous every set. And I get to point and I finish it.
But the thing is, right, for you both of you guys, at what point did you think, wow, this match boleh menang lah? At what point?
Okay, based on my experience, if we play in the final set, then we must brave a bit to create some points, to have some points. That maybe that one a bit experience that I have make me I can take care of him, always talk to him. Then he also do the things that what I've planned with him. Then today he played a very good match, man.
And also one more thing, real quick. Why you guys always have to play 5 sets?
I don't know. Maybe I will fit like this, I think.
Okay, anyway, congratulations. 3-2 winners. Zachary and Hafizi, back to you in a commentary box.
And that is a very, very good point from JD. All their matches so far have been 3-2 victories, most of them with a comeback session in the middle of it as well. They've been one of the most exciting pairs to watch, and they just never said die there. Zachary said he had to be brave. That was him being brave, just killing those points off.
It's a very close match, and I'm trying to think of the reasons why Cheras won through in the end, and I think really the differentiating factor was Zachary's aggressive play at the net and his just dominance of everything that came his way.
Yeah, and we're going to see now exactly what made it work for them. Look at it's like they're tied together with a string. And that's a mark of a good doubles player. You're following, you're covering, so that there's hardly any spaces on that court.
And it's
that
teamwork.
Marcanton, can attack. That can go so badly wrong. You can get too vertical where you block out your opponent. You can get too flat where you end up on a defensive. And if you look at that, the smash winners were less. Unforced errors, of course, is probably what did it in the end, because they were forcing probably that 22, I would have thought. And that's where that doubles unforced error stat isn't
Very
probably the
close
most
game.
effective. Yeah, very, very close game. But it was aggression, hunger, and determination that killed it in the end.
Yes.
So we have game 4, match 4 in this tie. Everything is absolutely level at 7 apiece. And if he looks familiar, it's because we have another Latif on the court. Razif Abdulatif this time. And he's playing with Sung Fi Cho for Cheras. Now, Arif Latif and Cha Mei Kwan, they have been